You just don't have it. What is this mysterious it? What is this so-called it factor? It's something I've heard quite often, and I think it's time to expose that. I think it's time that you as a community are going to learn exactly what the it factor is, because I'll tell you right now, not a lot of you have it, and not a lot of you are going to succeed because of it. The it factor, among many things, is charisma, energy, potential, but above all else, what brings it all together is the ability to connect with you, the audience. See, here's the thing that I've noticed. Sometimes it doesn't matter, no matter how many hours you put into your project. You slave away hours working on this big potential project. You put all the bells and whistles on it. Put all the special effects, all the guest stars, all the money you shelled out just to make this work. And no one cares. You get next to nothing to show for your efforts. What do you do then? You wonder for quite a while, what is it gonna take to get people to be interested? And quite simply, you just don't have it. The it is what people are looking for. And in today's society, with the way that people are and the way that we so easily consume media, we're lazy now. We just want things served up to us easily. You think these videos that I've been putting out have been just me ranting and not leading up to a point? Have you been waiting for my point? Well, here's my point. You just don't have it. You don't have any chance of succeeding. I know this is weird because Toon usually preaches about motivation and preaches how you have a chance, you matter. Well, I hate to break it to you, but once you move past all those little things, here's where I'm going to expose something else as well. If you honestly think that you can become just like one of us, I got news for you. You can't. Statistically speaking, and also by the numbers, which by the way, as I said before, the numbers don't lie. If you have any hopes of trying to become as popular as Silverquill, as popular as Bronies React, as popular as like Josh Scorcher or Dr. Wolf or Lightning Bliss, no matter how low you set the bar, you can never catch up to that. Realistically, you will never be as good or better than anyone else. Because there's always going to be someone out there that's better than you. And that's the hard truth that you gotta accept. It hurts, trust me, I know it hurts. Because it hurts me too. You know, I've been doing this for years. Whether Toon was doing the work or that I was helping out with the work. When I came along, suddenly people started to care again. Because I was that easy to consume. I was just that easy for people to care about. Just this. This side of Toon, that's the real side of Toon, I should mention. It's because of me that he even became relevant again. And now times are changing, it's the end of the year. And you know, it's funny because I came back roughly around this time. I kept to my deal. I've been seeing your little roleplay comments. It's so cute. You think you're so special. You're not. You don't get it. You just don't get it at this point because you don't understand my perspective here. I've been using these videos as a means to expose what this community really values. Again, it does not matter what you do. If you don't have it, you've got nothing. I've seen so many people complain and whine and moan and bitch and go into their little echo chambers and go to all their friends hoping that they have a chance to maybe make it. But they can't. It's just not gonna happen. You just don't have it. And then I see these people turn into the most bitter, entitled and whiny little brats, thinking that the world owes them something because they're that damn good. What don't you understand here? Sometimes, some things are not meant to be. And a lot of people don't get that. They're persistent about it. They want to keep firing on all cylinders, hoping maybe if I put just a little bit more effort. It's not how that works! You want to know why? Because it didn't work for me. And I'm still stuck here. Yeah. You know, as much as I hate to say this, I'm just like you guys. I work my ass off to get where I am. Yeah, I may have done a few shifty things in the past, but the fact still remains that I got my foot in the door and you didn't. The fact still remains that I'm still here despite all of you criticizing me, thinking that I'm not worth it, thinking that I should just go, thinking that... What's the point of you? You're just some edgy Shadow the Hedgehog ripoff. Oh, go away cartoons, no one wants to hear what you have to say. But I've had the balls to say more things than you have, and I've been lucky enough that I have at least somewhat small of a stage to actually say what I want. And people listened. A good majority of people listen, but there's still that little part. There's still that little part in the back of my fucking head that does not shut up and does not let it go. Maybe throughout all this, maybe I just don't have the it factor. Because that dawned on me a while ago. What am I doing wrong here? Why do people hate me? It's because I presented myself differently? Because I've had the balls to say stuff that other people wouldn't? Because I look at things from a different perspective? I'm sorry if I'm not easy to digest. I'm sorry if I'm like a bunch of Sour Patch Kids that you just can't quite stomach. Well, here's the thing, as I mentioned, the truth sometimes hurts. And some of us don't want our precious Fifis or little cinnamon rolls can't handle reality, can't handle the way the world works. Well, grow the fuck up. I hate to disappoint you, but you can't sit here and honestly tell me that you are in the same position that I am right now. All you content creators who want to try to be like us and then struggle for months thinking, oh, God, this is so hard. I thought I was going to make it. That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. You know, I have done everything in my power so that hopefully, maybe, just maybe, I can make a dent. Maybe I can expose a little bit of this community for what it really is and have people really thinking. Because popularity and horse fame aren't everything. Being the best at what you do isn't everything. The it factor controls all of this. And if you don't have it, then you're fucked. You need to understand something. From my perspective, I have been working my ass off since day one. Whether it was as ToonKritic, whether it was as cartoons, whether it was as the other cartoons, it doesn't matter. I've been here since day one, working my ass off. And yet, when I came around and I saved this channel from mediocrity and irrelevance, you still hate me. It's like you wanted this channel to die. I can't discern who are the real fans anymore at this point. I can't tell what is real and what isn't anymore. The line between what's story and what isn't is so blurred that no one can tell the difference anymore. It's all just mixed and matched together, just like different ingredients in a bowl, to where you can't even tell what you were originally making in the first place. You honestly think, for 1 second, that if you just hate on me hard enough, I'm going to go? Well, I got news for you. It's doing the exact opposite. I finally came to the realization that, yeah, I probably don't have the it factor. Yeah, I'm probably not as big as everyone else. But what's the point in being big? What's the point in sitting up there on fucking pedestals with everyone else? What's the point? There is no point. What you need to understand is the whole trying to be popular thing, the whole trying to be like us, the whole I gotta be famous, the whole if I work hard enough, it'll make a difference. No, it fucking won't! Because it didn't work for me. What the fuck makes you think it's gonna work for you? I don't understand any of you. I don't understand how I've worked my ass off all this time and I've had so little to show for it. No matter what I do, bells and whistles, fancy effects, special guest stars, storylines, it doesn't matter. It no longer matters because none of you matter. I made up my mind. It took me a while when I was deciding to put this on the down low for a while. Because I didn't think there would be a point to me actually making these videos, but then it just hit me. I could read through the comments and I would just be like, why do people hate me? I guess it seems that I'm not in control of my own story now. It seems that I'm either facing being completely forgotten about and erased, or no one cares about Toon. This ending's gonna go a little bit differently for this story arc. I didn't think that I was going to actually make it past 2017. And a lot of you doubted that too. All of you supposed fans who weren't fans to begin with, but then decided to see the lights. I don't give a shit. For all you fans who keep hating me and thinking I'm the worst thing on this channel, and then I'll unsubscribe, and then, oh, I want the old Toon Critic back. None of you matter either. Because here's the other hard thing that you have to swallow. Because if you don't have the it factor, there's one more thing you can do. Not give a shit. You can keep on doing what you want. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I often thought about quitting. I had actually considered maybe if I go, it'll be for the best. That's not what I'm gonna do. There's no evil cartoons, there's no taking over other people's channels, there's not going to be a rerun of last time. I'm just going to be here, doing what I do best. And whether you like me, or whether you hate me, here's the ending to this little story. I am done caring what you people think about me. I am done with thinking about all of you and whether or not that should affect me or influence me. I shouldn't have cared from the start. I am still gonna be here in 2018 carrying on my revolution. Whether you choose to join me or whether you choose to hate me, it doesn't matter anymore. The way I see it now, this story's over. I'll see you all in 2018. Might even see you for Christmas. You better get used to seeing me around a lot more often now. Whether you like it or whether you don't, I'm still gonna be here. So all you can just whine and cry about it. You all can unsubscribe, you all can do whatever the hell you want, because I'm done caring. I'm done thinking that your opinion of me matters the most. That's just what you gotta do to survive. If you let other people influence you, if you let other people dictate who you are, if you let other people control who you are, you will become nothing and you will never have it. I've had it this entire time and I've let all of you dictate who I am, control who I am, influence who I am. You wanna know who I am? I'm the fucking Edgetola of reviews and trolla. I'm cartoons. I'm the best at what I do. Bar fucking none. See you all next year.